Good morning, guys. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. So let's go straight to our daily analysis. It's Wednesday, guys. It's Wednesday. So what's really happening in the market? Since yesterday, I wasn't available, guys, and I was supposed to try to attend some of my personal stuff. It's not like maybe something was going bad. There was nothing bad. Actually, I was actually attending some of my things that I can't actually tell you here. Yeah, but we here, it seems like since yesterday, nothing actually changed. Nothing much changed actually. But what's really happening is, remember, we have interest rates tonight, and we also have like NFP on Friday. So those things combined, those economic news combined, they're going to shake the market, whether negatively or positively. You see, we should be ready for that. So what are we going to do actually? Firstly, we're just going to follow the structure. Follow the structure. But later on, I think, if maybe just because yesterday I was not available, I wanted maybe to go live with you on YouTube later, before they release the news and after, and see what we can do. But still, as long as maybe we can have some nice trading during the days, it's also fine. It's also fine. But I don't think the market will react very nicely today, especially as we have all these things, you see. So without wasting your time, guys, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, right? Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like, share with your friends. And the channel is growing very nicely. The channel is growing very nicely. So, guys, actually, I was very worried about you yesterday. When I say you, I mean all of you, my fans or the followers, the subscribers here on YouTube. I was actually, I know that there's people who wait for me to do the analysis, and I do these things like every day. I don't really miss. I think since last year, maybe around December, I never missed even a day doing this analysis. So sometimes that it becomes a habit, and sometimes I skip doing other things because I just have to give you something. So, and sometimes I have to. Sometimes I'm forced to do those things, and like what happened yesterday. So now we are on Bitcoin. As I told you last, that we're going to do some Bitcoins. So what do we see at the moment? Bitcoin has been selling off for some time now. We can see here, this is a 4-hour time frame, by the way. We can see that we had a higher high here around 47,000, 48,000, around there. So we had a resistance around there, and the market started pushing lower, you see. So what do we expect? When the market pushes lower, we have an area here. This is a support area, and it seems like the market is respecting that area. So for those who trade Bitcoin, when you see since we have this support area, it seems like the market is respecting the support. But what I know is you can't just jump on that. You can't just say, oh, we are on a support, let's jump and buy. No. If you check here, we are actually on a wedge. The market is wedging. This is sort of a triangle. You see that? I hope you see that. So let me just reduce this so that you can see. This one will end here. This is structure. If you want to learn this stuff like this, guys, you know what to do. So you see, so for those who want to buy, obviously the market has to break this resistance here. If this resistance is broken, the market closes above that, maybe a retest, but mostly when the market breaks, the market will just keep pushing up. But these days, just because there's so many people who are like involved in Bitcoins, the market start to react like other markets, even if sometimes the market is fast. But now we start to see the slowest move of Bitcoin. The only issue that I see is still the spread. The spread is still very high, but when times goes on, maybe that will change. So what we can do is, for those who buy around this area, if the market breaks out, you can have something like that, and you can say my buy pending order is gonna be there, but just wait for a breakout first, and then if that happens, you know what you do to do. It closes above, then maybe retest, then it will find your order ready, something like that. Or what's really happening is, if this support is broken here, you can say maybe the market will push the lower side and say, okay, we will sell around these areas. Simple as that. So it doesn't mean that maybe you're going to make money every day, but 90% of the time we're going to make that. 90% of the time we're going to make that, right? So let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. Okay, the next one is German. It's German 40, German 40, German 40. So what's really happening on German 40 is the market, let me just remove this. I just want to show you what's really happening. The market was pushing like seriously low, going down actually. When the market creates something like this, it's called a downtrend, for those who don't know. So the market was downtrending. After this downtrend, actually the market just broke out of that resistance. Guess what? The market pushed up, came down again as a retest, and then pushed up. But when we think maybe the market will still push up, the market went back again around the same level. That's why I marked this area. Do you see that area? That area is where the market is respecting. That is actually a sort of ranging, because if we start our resistance line there, you will see that, oh, previously actually we had something like a resistance. Even if we push a little bit back, you can see here where the market respected. So what's really happening is the market is creating this sort of resistance, guys. So it means one way or another the market is actually creating a ranging market. Just look what happened here. You're not going to make money with these multiple candlesticks like that. They are just ranging. The market is just going up and down. Why is that happening? The market is still deciding, guys, especially when there is Fed around the corner. So the market, no one is willing to sell or willing to buy. The market is just going 50-50. That's why we see something like that happening. So what can you do? Nothing. Relax. But what we expect to do here is, since the market was going down, and we had a breakout, even though the market is ranging here, we expecting that the market maybe might push the upside, because we just broke out of that resistance, or a downtrend resistant, you see. Yes, there's still a possibility maybe for the market to break this and push the lower side. That it's always there. Obviously, we can't say there's nothing like that. There's also that chance that the market might still push to the lower side. But at the moment, we still think just because the market broke this downtrend or resistant line, which was going down, we expecting maybe the market to change the trend and to push to the upside. I hope you see that. I hope you see that. So let's push to the next one, which is gold. Gold is acting crazy. Let me drink my tea. Gold is acting crazy, guys. This is for our time frame. You can see that this thing was seriously selling off. Just look at this. But the structure is not really that good, guys. The structure is very, very bad. Look where the market was selling. This is like seriously on a sell. So how can we connect these things? We can just try to connect our resistance lines so that we don't fall for fake moves and the other ones. So we can try to do something like this. Yeah, let's try to do something like, I hope you see this. We try to do something like that, then we can throw the other one on top, because this thing is like seriously selling. And also another enemy that we have, guys, especially here in South Africa currently, they introduce load shedding again. This thing's not really going away. So now we have something like this. There is load shedding this week again. So sometimes, I don't know, I just wish that maybe They don't cut off them the electricity those time when we're supposed to go live, you see. So what's really happening here is the market is respecting this area, but the thing is, this thing is way too aggressive, guys. The market is very, very aggressive. So where can you sell? I can say sell when the market reaches maybe the resistance line. Then you can say, okay, it's time for the market to go to the lower side, you see. Something like that. So it means let's wait for the market to reach the lowest high, lowest high, lowest high. Because if we just jump on the market like this, the structure is not that friendly. Then we just need to adapt, but the structure is not the one that we're supposed to play with. We might pay a very heavy price if we just try to play with gold like that. So maybe some they can try even drawing something like that. So maybe they will understand where the market might bounce when maybe, because this thing is just selling. So I think even here we also have some sort of a resistance. Maybe there is a possibility for the market to push the lower side. Remember, the market won't just always come exactly from this. I mean, won't always test our resistance area here. That is the outer one, which is the strongest one. So we also have this ones here. We also have this ones here where the market will turn, something like that. So we should know about that, but at least now we know that, okay, the market is actually selling. We are on that sell. Actually, we are on a sell. We are on like downtrend. We're expecting to sell. So we will just wait for the market to give us a very nice structure. But we also know that Fed is going to also affect gold. We're going to see some crazy moves also. So now we're back on oil. Guys, please, 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 don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. You see, when I look on top of this area, it's like I see something. It's like I see something. I don't know if maybe I'm forcing that. Do you see that? I think the market is respecting this area, and now we see something like that. At the bottom, we don't really have to force that one also connect. I think I forced that one. So let me just try to do something like this. You see, the best way to get these things right, don't always want to be right. Just use the line, because the line, and don't force it just to connect. Just because once you force it, it means that one way or another you're going to get some wrong signals. So we can see that on top there, the market is actually respecting this area. Even though the maybe we can say around this area, maybe the market was just doing its thing, it was going down. So it means we can't focus much on that area, because this was respecting that area. Even though these ones, they act like they're on the same level, it's because mostly when you look at your left area, you will always find something. And those areas, they are sometimes confusing. So let's just look at the current move and try to find something from there. So if we do that, it means the market was just doing this, going down. So maybe now the market might push lower before pushing up again, something like that. So let's see what's really happening nicely. Actually, I think the market was on an uptrend. We had a breakout, you can see that. So let me just try to zoom around this area so that you can see nicely. Yeah, so we had something like this, something like that, and the market just broke out of that. So this one here is quite new. So it means after the market broke out of that, we see that the market just created something. Previously, yes, we had some areas here as a support, but even now we see that the market just respected that area. That's why now I drawn that support area. But now the structure is not really, it's not a structure that we can say we can just jump on it or something. I think something like that might happen, but that is not really matured. The structure is not really matured. So what we want is we can do something like this, and then we can wait for the market or the structure to happen before we say, oh, maybe it's something like this. But at the moment, you can see that that is still very, very early. The market might still push the upside. So we just need to wait for the structure to happen. I hope you see that. So actually, the market has been reacting to Fed interest rates. So those moves is like they are very scared to act. Actually, every move that I see here is like it's not really willing to sell off that much and not willing to buy that much, you see. So which can makes the market to sort of consolidate. So the market just consolidate when that happens. So now we see something like this. What's really happening now in US30? This is US30, guys. Please don't forget to smash that subscribe button. On US30, I think this is quite nice, straightforward. What do we see? We see that, okay, the market is on a downtrend. The market is on a downtrend. This is a very nice downtrend. What we see is the market, but this is a like seriously crazy sell-offs that we saw, in for some time. So now the market is playing very, very close to my resistance area, but the moves here, maybe for those who were trading yesterday, obviously, if you just wanted to be in the market unnecessarily, you can see that the market wasn't playing games from around this area. The market, that is called consolidation. The market will just create candlesticks going up and down. We see that the market is not usually going up or down. The market is just playing around the same level. You can see around this area, the market is respecting that area. So what are we going to do? Actually, the market won't really move that much until Fed interest rates. Actually, the market will just play around here. You can see since the market or pre-market, it's 1, 2, 3 candlesticks. They have been like waiting. They just relaxed. Even if we try to zoom in, you can see that there's nothing. So, but what we're going to do is we're just going to wait for the market to see if maybe the market is going to respect this resistance and push the lower side, or maybe that is going to be broken. Maybe we will see the market pushing to the upside. That is also possible. So, but what we can do is to wait for the market or for the structure to do its thing. If it's going to be a sell-off, we're going to see some confirmation for sell candlesticks there, or maybe some sort of breakout. So what can you do? Nothing. Wait. Just wait. You are not forced to trade unnecessarily. If there is no opportunity, you relax. Whether there is NFP, whether there is Fed interest rate, it doesn't mean when you trade during interest rates or Fed, it doesn't mean that you're going to go like get rich. No, most of you're going to lose. So make sure that you apply, like during those times we don't even risk much. Actually, let's be honest. When they ask, if let's say when you trade exactly when they try to release the figures and you just jump on the market, mostly people they're just guessing. Even if sometimes they get it right, but mostly they're just guessing. They don't really understand what's really happening. That's how traders do stuff. I understand because we never went to school for this, but mostly they're just guessing. Some, they follow the structure, you see. So, but you can do the combination. You can just watch the news. They are available. They are for free. You can, Bloomberg, stuff like that. On Bloomberg, Bloomberg and the other ones, they're working. Yahoo Finance, and there are so many, guys. There are so many that you can watch. So those things is things that maybe you should just try to go and check, because if you just only going to focus on the guessing game, you can make it, but will you make it in the long run? No, one way or another you're going to lose. But when you find out that if maybe you checked the news, you will see that, oh, the news were like seriously negative, then we will see a very strong sell-off, even if the market starts to reject. But you will it's easy to see that, okay, they increase the basis points with 1, and that is not really good. We know that, okay, and plus we are on a resistance. It means the market might start to sell off. Then if they just say, okay, we increase with 25 basis points, we might see the market pushing up and we might see a breakout. Then for us to act, we act with confidence. We have the structure that is broken, and we have the news that sometimes confirm with whatever that we're doing. We know that fundamentals sometimes they might be negative and the market goes positive. Sometimes they might be positive, the market goes negative. Why is that? Sometimes the market act, or the market sometimes priced to that. Like say before, let's say weeks before that, when they say, because we know sometimes Fed can say, we think that we have to increase this and that because inflation is up or it's higher, then the market will start to price to whatever that they try to sell, to say, then the sell-off will start to happen. When the news coming out, when even if they are negative, we might see the market trying to push the upside. Why? Because already the market did act to that. It's like, I don't know, let me not give you this example, but it's something that maybe it's like you saw it happening before, then you're not even surprised, you see. You're not even surprised when it's happening. So yeah, what's really happening on NASDAQ? I think I did talk to you too much, but I talk too much because I want you to learn something. I'm trying to share some of the knowledge that we know, so that you don't do the same mistakes that we did. So what we see is the market is still on very serious bearish move, very serious, and we are very close to our resistance. So what are we waiting for? We can see, this is 4 hour time frame, we can see that the market wasn't doing much here. So what we see is the market was just playing around. So actually no one was supposed to be in the market when the market is trying to do something like that. So it shows that the market is just waiting for fundamentals, economic news to do something. Then if that is going to be positive or negative, we're going to see the market breaking here, pushing to the moon, or maybe going down to the ground. You see, something like that might happen. So what can we do is nothing. We're just waiting for the market to act around this area, whether to give us a sell signal or a buy signal. So there's nothing that we can do. The best thing is to wait, or whether to lose. We will wait, or maybe you lose, something like that. So we don't really want to guess, and that we know that guessing is not really a good thing, especially for us who trade. We use money, guys. We use money, so we don't want that money to go, or the money, that profits that we made, we don't really want that to go, you see. So thank you very much, guys. I hope maybe we will meet later around before the market opens. I don't really expect maybe we're going to have some serious trades, but let's just go live, as is something that we always do, you see. So thank you very much. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. There is a thanks button. You can thank me if you want. For those who want to join the team, there are my prizes. Lifetime is $200. What does lifetime mean? It means even next year you'll be here. Even 2024 you will still be in the group. Actually, that is actually cheapest, because you will be making money. I will be offering you the services like non-stop, signals, help, whatever that I'm going to do. It's only 200. It means it's like non-stop. Actually, you just I think next month I have to change that, and I'm just going to start with like 12 months, something like that, because I don't think lifetime thing is worth, because it's just a robbing system. It's robbing someone who is giving you the service. That's like fair. Then monthly signals is $45, lifetime mentorship and signals is $200. So that's why I say, maybe let's say, yeah, but now I think I can change that now. So because, yeah, that should be 12 months, because lifetime, guys, is just, we just working for free, and no one wants to work for free. So we don't really want to be a slave, because I am forced to be here to give you the signal. If you want the meeting, I'll be here. If we have to go live session, I'll have to be there. And just imagine when we say it's a lifetime, and you just keep making this money and all this knowledge. Yeah, I think it's a robbing system. Maybe that should change. Actually, that changes today. Then I will update you what might happen. But thank you very much. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like, share with your friends. I hope you're enjoying this. Bye.